Good afternoon, distinguished delegates and esteemed professors. My name is Cao Thuy Quan and I'm a lecturer from Văn Hiến University in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Today, I will be presenting on the topic, the impact of Korean wave on the awareness and motivation of Vietnamese students in choosing to learn the Korean language. My presentation will be structured as follows. First, I will discuss the theoretical framework that underpins this study. Next, I will explore the origins and spread of Hallyu. Then, I will analyze the impact of Hallyu on the motivation for learning Korean among Vietnamese youth. And finally, I will conclude with a summary of my findings and open the floor for any questions. To understand the influence of Hallyu on the Korean language learning choices of Vietnamese youth, we will utilize two key theoretical frameworks, cultural capital theory and cultural consumerism theory. Cultural capital theory, as proposed by Pierre Bourdieu, posits that cultural knowledge and skills can enhance an individual's social and economic standing. Bourdieu categorizes cultural capital into three forms: embodied, objectified, and institutionalized. In the context of language learning, cultural capital manifests as the knowledge and appreciation of a culture that can lead to better educational and career opportunities. Cultural consumerism theory examines how individuals engage with cultural products and how this engagement shapes their identities and social interactions. This theory suggests that the consumption of cultural products, such as K-pop music and Korean dramas, not only satisfy personal preferences but also influences individuals' aspirations and motivations, particularly in language learning. By applying these theories, we can better understand how the consumption of Korean culture through Hallyu has motivated Vietnamese youth to learn the Korean language, viewing it as a valuable asset for the future. Hallyu, or the Korean wave, began in the late 1990s and has become a global trend, especially in Southeast Asia and China. According to Kim, 2015, Hallyu includes various elements of Korean culture such as K-pop, TV dramas, films, fashion, and food. The term Hallyu was first used in China to describe the rapid spread of Korean culture, particularly after the hit drama What is Love aired in 1997, attracting over 120 million viewers. The spread of Hallyu can be attributed to several factors, including the rise of digital media and social networking platforms that promote cultural exchange. As young people in Vietnam and other countries engage with Korean media, they become increasingly interested in learning the language to better understand the content they consume. This cultural exchange has created a favorable environment for the growth of Korean language education in Vietnam. Additionally, Hallyu has become a form of soft power for South Korea, allowing the country to extend its cultural influence worldwide. The popularity of K-pop and Korean dramas has not only captivated audiences but has also sparked a growing interest in Korean language and culture among Vietnamese youth. The phenomenon of Hallyu, or the Korean wave, has significantly influenced the cultural landscape in Vietnam, particularly among the youth. This influence is evident in the increasing motivation to learn the Korean language among Vietnamese students. A recent study conducted at Văn Hiến University involving 4,690 students utilized a mixed methods approach, combining quantitative surveys and qualitative interviews to explore the relationship between Hallyu and language learning motivation. The cultural consumerism theory provides a framework for understanding how Hallyu has motivated Vietnamese youth to learn Korean. This theory examines how individuals engage with cultural products and how this engagement shapes their identities and social interactions. The consumption of cultural products, such as K-pop music and Korean dramas, not only satisfy personal preferences but also influences individuals' aspirations and motivations, particularly in language learning. The survey results indicated that 82.9% of students found Korean cuisine appealing, and 85.4% admired the fashion and beauty trends from Korea. These cultural elements play a crucial role in shaping students' perceptions of the Korean language. The allure of K-pop, with 75.2% of students rating it as enjoyable, further reinforces their desire to learn the language. This connection between cultural appreciation and language learning demonstrates the effectiveness of Hallyu in motivating students. Moreover, the survey results show that 70.1% of students felt a strong affinity for the Korean language, and 78% believed that learning Korean would benefit their career advancement. This positive perception is further supported by the fact that many students aspire to work in Korean companies or pursue studies in South Korea. The desire to connect with Korean culture and the potential economic benefits of learning the language create a powerful motivation for students. In interviews, students expressed their enthusiasm for Korean culture, stating, "I really enjoy Korean food and often cook it with my family. Most young people in Vietnam love Korean cuisine." This sentiment reflects the broader trend among Vietnamese youth, who are increasingly recognizing the value of foreign language skills in the competitive job market. In addition to cultural consumerism theory, Pierre Bourdieu's cultural capital theory provides a further insight into how Hallyu has motivated Vietnamese youth to learn Korean. Bourdieu defines cultural capital as the accumulated cultural knowledge and skills that can enhance an individual's social and economic standing. In the context of language learning, cultural capital manifests as the knowledge and appreciation of culture that can lead to better educational and career opportunities. The study revealed that over 78% of students from various disciplines expressed a positive attitude towards the Korean language, viewing it as a valuable asset for the future employment. This aligns with Bourdieu's assertion that cultural capital can create social and economic advantages. The students recognized that proficiency in Korean could enhance their career prospects, particularly in a globalized job market where knowledge of foreign languages is increasingly valued. Students interviewed shared their thoughts on the importance of learning Korean, stating, "I plan to learn Korean because I want to understand more about Korean culture and find opportunities for my future." This reflects a strong awareness among students that learning Korean is not just about language acquisition, but also about building cultural capital that can lead to personal and professional growth. The survey results further indicated that 78% of students believe that learning Korean would provide them with a competitive edge in their careers. This perception is crucial as it highlights the connection between cultural engagement and the motivation to learn a language. The students' desire to connect with Korean culture and the potential economic benefits of learning the language create a powerful motivation for them to pursue Korean language studies. In conclusion, Hallyu has significantly impacted the cultural landscape in Vietnam, particularly among the youth. The desire to learn Korean is not merely a trend, but a strategic choice that aligns with their aspirations for personal and professional growth. By understanding the interplay between cultural consumption and language learning, we can better appreciate the motivations driving this phenomenon. The application of cultural consumerism theory and cultural capital theory provides valuable insights into how Hallyu has shaped the motivation of Vietnamese youth to learn the Korean language, highlighting the importance of cultural engagement in the language learning process. I would like to thank you all for your attention, and I am open to any questions you may have regarding this topic. Thank you.